Welcome, Your Excellency, to the presentation of credentials. This morning, Your Excellency, will have 6 ambassadors designate who will be presenting their credentials. We start with the ambassador designate of Venezuela. The ambassador designate of Venezuela has a bachelor degree in philosophy from UCV Venezuela and holds an education degree in naturopathy from Spain. She has over 20 years of experience in teaching political human science at the university and college level. She has served for the last 20 years as a diplomat in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, carrying out political analysis of Palestine, Lebanon, and Jordan in the office of the Vice Minister for Asia, the Middle East, and the Oceania, as also attending as a consular matters of the Office of Spain, Italy, Germany, and Serbia. She is married.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have the honor to present to you Mrs. Moravia Peralta Hernandez, Ambassador Designate of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela.
Your Excellency, President William Samuel Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces. Your Excellency, Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, Ambassador Joseph Maikara, Director of the Americas at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diaspora of the Republic of Kenya, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Hamnyambo, habari ya asubuhi. Your Excellency, President Ruto, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for receiving these diplomatic credentials and for your hospitality. I would also like to thank your government for its timely and efficient efforts in our diplomatic reception and in the daily administrative work with our diplomatic mission. And last but not least, I would like to thank your people, especially the local employees of our diplomatic mission, for the very warm welcome and fraternal treatment that my family and I have received since the very first day of our stay in this beautiful country. Your Excellency, President Ruto, your leadership and commitment to strengthening our relations are deeply appreciated by our people and our government. And precisely on behalf of the Chief of our government, President Nicolas Maduro, I wish to express our deep gratitude to the Republic of Kenya for its continued willingness to cooperate and, above all, to be friends with our country. Your Excellency, it is an honor and a privilege for me to be here today representing our country because in a few weeks, a year begins that marks a significant milestone in the history of our nations. We will celebrate 55 years of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Venezuela and Kenya, during which our countries have worked together to build a relationship based on mutual trust, respect, and cooperation. Since that first day in 1970, when Venezuela recognized the independence of this young nation and our diplomatic ties were formalized, we have come a long way And since our Bolivarian revolution, we have had numerous exchanges and collaborations in cultural and educational areas which have benefited our peoples and strengthened our ties. Your Excellency, President Ruto, history has taught us that although geographically distant, our cultures and traditions share fundamental values that unite us: social justice, equity, respect for the sovereignty and self-determination of peoples, and commitment to peace on the planet. Today, as we look to the future, I am excited to announce that we are prepared to sign a series of bilateral agreements that will cover crucial areas as tourism, air services, science and technology, mining, museums, habitat, and others such as agriculture, environment, and education, to open up a whole world of possibilities for the development of our peoples. Your Excellency, President Ruto, and all those present, once again, thank you very much.
Next, Your Excellency, it's the Ambassador Designate of Zambia. The Ambassador Designate of Zambia is an executive banking professional who has worked in the banking and finance sector for over 30 years. He has been Deputy High Commissioner and Head of Chancery, Zambia High Commission in Kenya from September 2023 to January 2024. He has been Chargé d'Affaires from January 2024 to June 2024. The Ambassador Designate is an executive banking professional who has worked in the banking financing sector for over 30 years and has been Deputy High Commissioner and Head of Chancery in Zambia High Commission in Kenya from September 2023 to January 2024. He has been Chargé d'Affaires from January 2024 to June 2024.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have the honor to present to you Mr. Alfred Musemuna, High Commissioner Designate of the Republic of Zambia.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Elder of the Golden Heart, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force, Your Excellency, I have today a rare privilege and honor to present to you a letter of credence from His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Sovereign Republic of Zambia, by which he has appointed me as High Commissioner to the Republic of Zambia to the Republic of Kenya. From the outset, Your Excellency, may I seize this opportunity to convey to you, Your Excellency, the warm greetings from His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema and the people of the Republic of Zambia. In the same token, Your Excellency, I also have the honor to present a recall letter for my predecessor, Her Excellency Mrs. Joyce Kapampaka Sosa, from His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema. Your Excellency, Kenya and Zambia have enjoyed long-standing bilateral relations that are premised on shared history, dreams, and common aspirations. These commonalities, Your Excellency, hold boundless potential for a greater bilateral cooperation in various spheres for the mutual benefit of our two countries. Your Excellency, Kenya continues to be one of Zambia's most strategic partners at both bilateral and multilateral levels, owing to the shared aspirations and admirable milestones that Kenya continues to achieve. Allow me to express Zambia's support and commendation for the following milestones achieved, as well as positions taken by Kenya in addressing global challenges, which include, among others, 1, Your Excellency, your commitment to reform, to to the reform of the global financial architecture, to addressing Africa's growing external debts and climate vulnerabilities in Africa. The historical role of Kenya in the journey of global and regional peace, especially in South Sudan, towards their independence, and your subsequent and continued mediation towards restoring peace and stability in the region. Kenya's role in spearheading the Green Industrialization Initiative, which aims to accelerate and scale green industries and business across Africa, promote climate mitigation and adaptation, and catalyze economic green growth on the continent. These efforts, Your Excellency Dr. Ruto, deserve commendation. Your Excellency, in conclusion, I hereby pledge my commitment to deepened and expanded cooperation between Zambia and Kenya for the mutual benefit of our two great countries. I take this opportunity to renew to Your Excellency the assurances of the highest consideration. I thank you, Your Excellency.
I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize you to pursue the interests of your government within the territory of Kenya by fostering the bonds of friendship and promoting to the widest possible extent within the law the mutual aspirations of the people of our two nations. Again, Ambassador, congratulations on your appointment. My very best wishes on your tour of duty, and I look forward to working with you.
Next, Your Excellency, is the Ambassador Designate of Russia. The Ambassador Designate of Russia Federation was born in 1960. He is a graduate of Moscow State Institute of International Relations. He has served at the Embassy of the USSR in Uganda from 1983 to 1988. In 1991 to 1996, he served at Russia Embassy in Zimbabwe. From 2014 to 2019, he served as an ambassador to Ethiopia and permanent representative to the AU. He is married with 2 children, a daughter and a son.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have the honor to present to you Mr. Vsevolod Karchenko, Ambassador Designate of the Russian Federation.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. It is a great honor for me to be here today for presenting to you the letter of credence by which the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, accredits me as the Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary to the Republic of Kenya. Russia and Kenya, both dynamic countries with fast-growing economies, talented people, rich cultural heritage, and vibrant natural beauty, have since 1963 shared a remarkable history of friendly bilateral relations based on mutual trust and respect. Last year, we celebrated their 60th anniversary. Russia considers Kenya as a prominent African power and an important political and economic partner of Russia. We cherish the spirit of mutual commitment to constructive dialogue and the will to cooperate in various sectors, both at bilateral and multilateral level, in the United Nations and other international fora. Kenya's role in securing peace and stability in Africa and beyond is highly valued by our country as well. Your Excellency, I am convinced that Russia-Kenya relations have a significant potential that must be taken full advantage of. Here in Nairobi, my intention in capacity of Russia's ambassador is to foster and nurture, by all means, the existing cooperation, intensify our collaboration in trade and investment, tourism and education, as well as in other areas of mutual interest for the benefit of our 2 nations. Now it is my honor, Your Excellency, to present to you the letter of recall of my predecessor, Ambassador Dmitry Maximachev, and my letter of credence. Thank you.
Good morning. I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and permit you to pursue the interests of your government within the territory of Kenya by promoting the mutual respect and ensuring that our 2 nations, by virtue of the long-standing relationship between our 2 nations, the mutual aspiration of the people of our 2 nations are promoted. Congratulations, Ambassador.
Thank you very much.
on your appointment. My very best wishes on your tour of duty, and I look forward to working with you.
Honor and privilege.
Thank you.
Next, Your Excellency, is the Ambassador Designate of Japan. Born on April 18, 1964, he graduated from the University of Tokyo, Faculty of Liberal Arts in March 1987, and embarked on a distinguished career with Japan's Over the decades, he has held pivotal roles in economic, legal, and international diplomacy, starting as first secretary at Japan's permanent mission to the United Nations in 2003. By 2012, he transitioned to high-profile postings abroad, serving as minister at Japan's embassies in Malaysia and the United Kingdom, later advancing to envoy extraordinary and minister in the United Kingdom in 2020.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have the honor to present to you Mr. Hiroshi Matsura, Ambassador Designate of Japan.
Your Excellency President Ruto, it is an extraordinary honor for me to present my credential to you as Japan's ambassador to Kenya this morning. I am especially privileged to serve in Nairobi at a time in which the bilateral relationship between Kenya and Japan gets stronger and stronger. Your Excellency, you elevated the relationship to a much higher level through your visit to Japan in February this year. In trade, investment, defense, health, ICT, and many other areas, the visit has ushered us onto a new dynamic stage of cooperation to overcome the challenges of our time together. I thank you for this landmark achievement. This morning, with the special honor, I convey to you the messages of His Majesty the Emperor of Naruhito to you. First, Emperor Naruhito to you, Mr. President, which His Majesty personally asked me to do so at his palace upon my appointment. First, His Majesty was very much pleased to meet you at the occasion of your visit in February. Second, His Majesty hoped that you would further promote the friendship and goodwill between our two countries. In my view, the first message truly represents the warm feeling of the Emperor and the Japanese people for Kenya, which your visit has set the flame on. Kenya and Japan have enjoyed the long-standing friendship. This friendship will grow further toward our common future. I humbly look forward to working for this glorious aim, guided by your distinguished leadership. I hereby present my credential to you, Mr. President.
Good morning. I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize you to pursue the interests of your government within the territory of Kenya by fostering the bonds of friendship and promoting, to the widest possible sense within the law, the mutual interests of the people of our two nations. Congratulations, Ambassador, on your appointment. My very best wishes on your tour of duty, and I look forward to working with you.
I do the same.
Thank you.
Next, Your Excellency, is the Ambassador Designate of Armenia. The Ambassador Designate of Armenia, of the Republic of Armenia, was born in January 11, 1976. He holds a master's degree in international relations. Currently serving as Ambassador of Armenia to the Federal Republic of Ethiopia, concurrently accredited to Rwanda. He has served permanent representatives, permanent missions of Armenia to BSEC organizations between 2019 and 2023. He held key ranks in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Armenia since joining in 1997. He is married with 2 sons and 1 daughter.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have the honor to present to you Mr. Sahak Sargsyan, Ambassador Designate of the Republic of Armenia, resident in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have to convey warm greetings from our President, Republic of Armenia, Vagan Khachaturian, and thank you for this opportunity. It is a great honor and a privilege for me to be the first non-resident ambassador, extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Republic of Armenia to the Republic of Kenya. Armenia highly values Armenian-Kenyan friendly relations and attaches great importance to the strengthening of bilateral cooperation in various fields. Our friendship is based on long-standing civilizational and cultural ties and shared long-term strategic vision. The past year we have marked the 30th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations with Kenya, although ties between our 2 states and also the several African states date back centuries. Historically, there has been a strong presence of Armenians in East Africa who were welcomed, became integral parts of those societies, and contributed to the development of these countries. Assigning its first ambassador to Kenya, Armenia hopes that it will add additional impetus to developing relations and partnership with Kenya. We hope, Your Excellency, that the Kenyan side will also appoint ambassador to Armenia. Armenia is willing to develop multi-sectoral bilateral cooperation with Kenya in the fields of education, science and technology, IT and digitization, culture and tourism, energy and construction, agriculture and food processing, banking, SMEs, capacity building and exchange of best practices. We know about significant political, structural and economic reforms pursued by Kenya's leadership that have largely driven sustained economic growth, social development and political gains over the past decade. And would like to learn from the experience of our Kenyan partners. There is also the strong potential, Your Excellency, to boost cooperation between, on diaspora affairs between our 2 diaspora offices. We want to develop also a regulatory framework with Kenya in the aforementioned areas. And we are also keen to cooperate within international organizations. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we believe that there are significant opportunities to expand cooperation between our 2 countries in the areas mentioned. And as the first ambassador of Armenia, I'm ready to facilitate this collaboration by all means. Asante Sana. Thank you. Welcome to Nairobi. Mr. President, to present the letter of my thanks.
I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize you to pursue the interests of your government within the territory of Kenya by fostering the bonds of friendship and promoting, to the widest sense possible within the law, the bonds of friendship and the mutual interest of the people of our two nations. Congratulations again, Ambassador, on your appointment. My very best wishes on our tour of duty, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you very much. Asante sana. Excellence.
Next, Your Excellency, is the Ambassador Designate of Latvia. The Ambassador Designate of Latvia to the Republic of Kenya served as a diplomatic advisor to the President of Latvia between 1997 and 2000. Later, as a diplomatic advisor to the Prime Minister between 2003 and 2004. He has been Ambassador of Latvia to Denmark from 2005 to 2009, Director General for Political and Economic Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs between 2010 and 2012. He has served as Latvia Ambassador to the USA and Belgium, currently Ambassador of Latvia in Egypt.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, I have the honor to present to you Mr. Andris Razans, Ambassador Designate of the Republic of Latvia, resident in Cairo, Egypt.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, may I express the deepest gratitude of the State President and the Government of the Republic of Latvia, and my personal gratitude for having been welcomed so warmly as the ambassador of my country in Kenya. This year has been a very productive and meaningful year in relations between our two countries. Both, for the first time, have appointed bilateral ambassadors charged to broaden and deepen the ties between our two nations. Latvia is and will be a very good and reliable partner to Kenya. In 30 years of our restored independence, my country has built back its statehood and democracy that had been brutally taken away by foreign regimes of World War II. My country and people know what it means to live under external oppression, and we know that friends, close and far, are a value. Latvia very highly regards Kenya's expertise and actions in international affairs, including in the UN system. Our partnership is especially valuable in times when the international community has to do its utmost to strengthen rules-based international order and guarantee sovereignty of internationally recognized borders of states. In these very challenging times, when global well-being is challenged by climate change and abundance of wars, Latvia sees its relationship with Kenya as a critical element that will both increase our understanding of challenges of African nations and that will contribute to well-being of our two nations. Latvia is a member state of the European Union, and she will as well invest its goodwill share facilitating the EU partnerships with Kenya. As ambassador of Latvia in Kenya, I shall facilitate all-level political relationships between our two wonderful nations. We have a need to strengthen a bilateral agreement base and signed the agreement on air traffic. Both countries have an excellent potential to widen and intensify bilateral economic and business relationships. In Latvia, interest about the Kenyan economic accomplishments is growing day by day. I see multiple mutually beneficial opportunities in interaction among players of ICT, green technologies, agriculture, and tourism sector. Your Excellency, I shall spare no effort to strengthen political, economic, cultural, and educational ties between people of Latvia and Kenya. Thank you warmly for accepting me as the ambassador of my country to your beautiful state. Thank you.
Good morning, Ambassador.
Good morning.
And welcome to Nairobi.
Thank you so much. May I present the letters?
Hold on. Yes. Don't be in a hurry. I, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, by dint of Article 132(4)(b) of the Constitution of Kenya, do accept your letters of credence and authorize you to pursue the interests of your government within the territory of Kenya by fostering the bonds of friendship and promoting, to the widest possible sense, within the law, the mutual aspirations of the people of our two nations. Again, Ambassador, congratulations on your appointment. My very best wishes on your tour of duty, and I look forward to working with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And that marks attention.